Ali LaForce, our reporter. Tip-off goes to the Thunder. To the inside. And that one's good. Holmgren. We should see some great ball movement from these two teams, Grant. Fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander on the drive.
All it takes is a sliver of daylight, and Gilgeous-Alexander will exploit it.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Doncic outside. Screen by James. From deep, Reeves.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
The crossover. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
You're making it look easy. Gilgeous-Alexander is so skilled. The ball on a string. And we see him do this time and time again. You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Ali LaForce.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. We were talking about Chet Holmgren, the versatility at both ends. And Coach pointed out one thing in particular, saying that Chet has the ability to create for himself. He's a tremendous ball handler for his size. He has great footwork, and he stays on balance. He knows it's going to take a team effort defensively.
All right, appreciate it, Ali.
And that's creativity. Gilgeous-Alexander continues to amaze.
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game. Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
A nice shot by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
The shot by Reeves, no good.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Here's Williams. James with a steal. And it's the Lakers on the break. Here's Reeves. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Doncic. Had a miss there off the inbound. Pass to Holmgren. Over James. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Now here's Doncic. James outside. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's on Isaiah Hartenstein.
Hey, every defender wants to deny LeBron, but if you fall for the pump fake, all you'll do is commit a foul.
Clark, it's special getting to call LeBron James games. How is the King still doing this at this age?
B.A., I think there are guys that come along every 30, 40 years that are just different than other guys, other players. He's in that category, one of the all-time greats. And he's just been remarkable. Certainly DNA has a role in his longevity and excellence, but you got to give him a ton of credit. He's committed to being at a high level for a long time, and it's remarkable to watch him do what he's doing at this age.
Down low. Outside, Williams. Yep, count it.
And he is stronger than he looks, trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
Here's Doncic. Good work there as it goes. Doncic has got 5.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Williams. And there's the call on Rui Hachimura. That's his first foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
The shot by James, no good.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Lakers trail by 6. And it's Connect missing. And a fast break now for the Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander, good. 12 points for him.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for the Thunder.
The Thunder, 18.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about the Thunder here in this one?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
You know, Grant, after losing in the first round last season, it felt like changes were inevitable for the Lakers.
Yeah, making the playoffs isn't enough for that franchise. They are all about championship success, and anything short of that is a failure.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Rui Hachimura. Grant, there's such intense rivalries at the college level. Do any of those carry over to the NBA?
Oh, BA, they sure do. I was part of some serious college rivalries. There was a lot of trash talk with the guys on the other side. It didn't stop that much after we got to the NBA.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the 11th pick back in 2018, has developed to the point where he is in the MVP conversation. His coach, Mark Daigneault, said he's improved every year. He's been in the league. It's a testament to his humility. He looks in the mirror, he sees what he needs to improve on, and then he works at it. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. Count that one.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Substitution on the court.
It's Hayes with the rebound.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
For 3, James. They get it back. Doncic. Here's Reeves. And another shot. Shakes him. And it's good on the layup. Reeves has got his first 2 points.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, and you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Lakers trail by 6. From undrafted to closing games with LeBron and AD. Austin Reeves, what a story, Clark.
It really is a great story. I mean, this guy has just continued to prove the doubters wrong. Nobody's going to outcompete him. He's fearless. He's got great skill. Doesn't lack for confidence either. He's one of my favorite players to watch.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 14. Here's Hartenstein. Another shot. SGA using that size.
Yeah, he came flying in right there. Gilgeous-Alexander on cleanup duty.
Pass to Doncic. Now here's Hayes. And here's Reeves outside. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
The execution has been better lately. But do they have enough energy to pull it off?
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
Gilgeous-Alexander double team to the left side wing. Hartenstein, no good. Now Los Angeles with it. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Pass to Hayes. James deciding where to go with it. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there. Thunder with a lead. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And such a clever player in pick and rolls, Gilgeous-Alexander is unpredictable and understands how to attack defenses.
Here's James. Clark, what's incredible about LeBron, he makes as big of an impact off the court as he does on it.
B.A., I think it's going to be one of the great case studies when he's all done playing, how he's impacted the game and uplifted people across the country and world. He's a tremendous advocate for social justice. He's obviously a shrewd and successful businessman, and he's been a vocal leader who also leads by example. He's actually epitomizing the change he'd like to see in other folks and inspiring along the way.
James double teamed. Pass to Hayes. Outside Reeves. It's James on the wing. There's the three. The Lakers with another miss. Oklahoma City leading by 3. To the middle. Here's Hartenstein. Back to Wallace. Here's Holmgren. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
And there's nowhere on the floor where Holmgren can't do damage. He's put a ton of pressure on the D with his jump shot.
And Wallace, here we go. Up top, Holmgren. Back to Williams. Oklahoma City shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. The free throw drops for Williams. Both teams deciding to change it up. And Williams drops them both. This past offseason, OKC decided to move on from their former first-round pick, Josh Giddey.
Yeah, the 6th overall pick in 2021. Giddey is a talented player with good upside, but fit is so important in the NBA, and the Thunder knew his talents would be better suited elsewhere. Oh, I love the ferocity on the drive. Williams doesn't lack confidence tearing towards the rim.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Los Angeles shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. Both free throws good from James.
You know, there were some who questioned his ability at this level. Bronny starting to earn every minute he's getting.
Now here's Holmgren. Here's Williams.
He still got the ball.
He's off on the layup. But if it goes, and that'll do it for the first half of play. Oklahoma City ahead, up by 7. And time now for the halftime break, with the 3rd quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And we've got 3rd quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. The Lakers with the ball. 7-point differential. Shot from the top of the key. And he nails the jumper. Doncic has got 7 points. Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. Rebound, the Lakers. Pass to Doncic. The 3 is up. Hartenstein pulls it in.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide-open look.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
You know, after sitting out his first pro year due to a foot injury, Chet Holmgren was well worth the wait, Grant.
Yes, he was. And Chet was actually guarding LeBron during a summer Pro-Am game when he hurt his foot. But Chet was a monster his rookie year. Already an elite shot blocker.
Yep, that one goes.
Luca doesn't shoot a ton from the mid-range, but he's more than capable and effective when he does.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He wants to review the game plan. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's SGA. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Defenders just clearing out, and Gilgeous-Alexander came in with a purpose.
James outside. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. Grant, how about the rise of OKC? In just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed.
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Chet Holmgren said, quote, "It's exciting to have this sort of success early on because it's just rare for young teams. But at the same time, we cannot let it distract us from how much better we have to get. Hopefully, we have a long runway together to figure things out." Brian?
A chance for great things, Allie. Thanks for that. Here's Dort.
It energizes everybody when LeBron is locked in like this on the defensive end.
To the paint. Here's Reeves. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
And the call will be against Austin Reeves. That's his third foul of the game. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
You know, Clark, with the Lakers, at times it is hard to maintain a sense of continuity.
Well, it sure is, B.A. I mean, there's always pressure to improve or be at your best, but even more so when you're playing in the glitz and glamour of L.A. and all that history. And because of that, sometimes it can lead to high team turnover when you're playing for the Lakers.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And Los Angeles making a change here. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. And here's Connect outside. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Pass to Holmgren. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Williams. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
The size advantage gives them a clear path to the shot.
Thunder leading by 4. Now here's Caruso.
That's his thing. All game. All game. 3 seconds?
Over Finney-Smith.
They call a foul, LeBron? Wow.
And you know, when you have the size and skill of a guy like Chet Holmgren, you're going to draw fouls.
Wow.
Both free throws good from Holmgren.
Oh, LeBron, though.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. And here's Finney-Smith. He's guarded by Caruso. And it's the Thunder with the ball. 6-point lead. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. Luca proving he can score from anywhere.
Savvy play call that time by Luca, creating some room for himself out there. Got some space, just what he needed. Here's
Holmgren. Nails the baby hook. Holmgren's got 10 points in the game.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
James outside. Inside. Oh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Up ahead. The kick out to Williams. Nails it from beyond the arc.
I did the absolute worst thing.
And it's a 9-point Thunder lead.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
And slam dunk by James.
Oh yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
35 seconds left in the third. And here's Doncic outside. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
Watch out now when Doncic is dialed in from deep because he's unguardable.
To the paint. And it's Holmgren missing. Lakers trail by 6. James outside. James with the focus.
Fighting through contact. Not easy trying to corral LeBron when he's focused on scoring. Good luck with that.
And the big finish by Holmgren.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Nine seconds left in the third.
Oh, I'm lagging.
Doncic outside. Kleba with a screen. 1 second left. And so it's Oklahoma City with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint.
The Thunder. 47.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Wow, that's 5 times.
Intentional foul.
Austin Reeves, his 4th personal foul, 1st team foul. Substitute.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander with the hammer.
Gilgeous-Alexander lifting off and hammering it down with all he's got.
And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Thunder foul. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
So it's Los Angeles now. Trailing by 8. Shot is good by Reeves.
Really good pass from Finney-Smith. He understands that you can't squeeze that orange if you got somebody ready to catch and shoot.
Pass to Wallace. Here's Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Back to Williams. Some solid defense from Hayes. James outside. And again, it's the Lakers.
I guess the defense was not expecting the quick release. LeBron can get it up and down in a hurry, though.
Wiggins from long range.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely. Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Hayes with the rebound.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Here's James. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Are you clutch, LeBron? You gonna give me 2?
Gilgeous-Alexander.
LeBron deals with a ton of physical defense, and he
give me
dishes
2,
out
man.
physical contact too.
All
That's
right.
why he works so hard on his
Got
ball.
it,
I mean, you might
Blue
foul
ball.
him, but you're not going to push him around. No way, Jose.
Hayes with it. Hartenstein covering to the middle. Yes! He's still got it. LeBron.
Hey, I really like what I'm seeing from LeBron here tonight, keeping it simple. He's going to the hot hand, which is him. That's pretty good.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Mark Daigneault had some words for his team over the last break. Confidence is what he's asking for right now. He said, quote, when it's close, we have to keep believing in ourselves. And if we don't think we can pull it out, we've already lost. So some strong words from coach in the huddle. Back to you, Brian.
Thank you for that, Allie. And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 2-point game to end the run. Tipped.
Let's get it, baby. Good help, D.
James with the ball. Guarded now by Williams.
You like that, LeBron? Stop playing.
James has got 11 points in the quarter. All right,
Yeah.
well, look at how the hustle game has been.
I knew they were going to
going
bet him. I tell how you going to the pass. He probably
Phenomenal work
flashing
on
the
the
fuck out of
defensive end so
square.
far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
Oh.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
From deep, here's Doncic. And it's Holmgren with the rebound.
Oh, he going to cherry
He
pick.
usually makes you pay from that range.
Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Hartenstein. Now here's Dort. Down low. And Hartenstein gets it to go.
You can tell Dort keeps his options open when he has the ball. He'll set up another guy if he can.
To the inside. Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner.
Okay,
Secondary
now
on
they
the
can
marquee,
cheat
but
for
who
this.
doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Hey, it's James slamming it down.
There is no doubt about who they were going to on that one. Of course not. LeBron coming through.
Now Holmgren. Back to Williams.
Yeah.
Clock at 6. Second chance shot. Look at Chet using his size inside.
These moments are important for Holmgren's development. He needs to keep sinking those big-time shots.
Oh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Why did he lose the ball?
And he lays it in off the breakaway.
Okay.
Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points here in the quarter. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Oklahoma City?
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
Inside. The kick out to Williams.
You know, I had 3 people
outside,
down
off the mark.
and that one person took the
The
ball.
Lakers in the lead.
That's insane.
Here's Doncic. Dort with a steal.
Oh, that's all my fault.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A.
That's all
Not sure
my
what
fault.
got into
I
it.
passed it to the
You
wrong.
don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Here's Hartenstein. Money.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
From deep, here's Doncic. And connects from downtown.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Picked up by James. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth.
Oh, man.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of
Shea
those.
got
So they get a penalty.
Oh, Shea got five.
Not a bad foul right there.
There goes.
It's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
That's what you call clutch shit. I don't even play with the Lakers. Clutch shit. Big buckets. Clutch shit. Let's go. LeBron 24.
First free throw is good.
Let's go.